back. It's Friday, and you know what that means. It's time for our Top 4 in 4 countdown, where I review the top 4 stories of the week in 4 minutes. These headlines consist of the news stories that everyone is talking about. Let's begin. First, we head further south for headline number 4, the latest on Hurricane Matthew. Yesterday, the storm had gained new muscle over the Bahamas, and officials were expanding the hurricane warning area further up the southeast Atlantic coast from Florida into Georgia. Nearly 2 million people along the coast of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas are being urged to evacuate their homes as a powerful hurricane gets closer. Matthew has weakened slightly to a Category 3 storm as it moved closer to Florida, but the powerful storm's howling wind and driving rain continue to pummel the coast with the strongest winds at 120 miles per hour just offshore. 2 million people again were warned to flee inland as Matthew just started lashing the state. Florida Governor Rick Scott said, "I'm going to pray for everybody's safety." And continuing coverage on Hurricane Matthew, here's headline number 3. Let's talk about what's going on in Haiti and the Caribbean. The Category 3 storm pounded the Bahamas yesterday overnight, that is, with sustained winds of 115 miles per hour. The coordinator for Haiti's Interior Ministry in the area hit hardest by Hurricane Matthew says at least 283 people are confirmed dead in the country's southwestern zone. But he says he expects the death toll to rise as authorities get access to remote places left isolated by the storm. Bodies have started to appear as waters recede in some areas 2 days after Matthew smashed concrete walls, flattened palm trees, and tore roofs off homes. Haiti's government is estimating that at least 350,000 people need some kind of assistance. U.S. military personnel and helicopters are expected to start arriving to help deliver food and water in hardest hit areas. Now, for headline number 2, we recap the vice presidential debate. Republican Mike Pence was calm and steady in the face of Democrat Tim Kaine's fiery and frequent challenges. But when it came to defending Donald Trump, Pence dodged, sidestepped, or was silent about some of his running mates' most provocative words. Kaine aggressively pressured Pence to vouch for Trump throughout the 90-minute debate, often using the brash businessman's own words, while Pence defended Trump's tax history and notably sidestepped criticism of Trump's demeaning comments about women and his public doubting of President Barack Obama's citizenship. Well, according to CNN, Kaine interrupted Pence over 70 times. The usually easygoing Kaine went on the attack from the start and seemed determined to make the debate a referendum on Trump's disposition. He slammed Trump for having called women pigs and slobs and also condemned the GOP nominee's praise of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now for headline number 1, it's a story that definitely took center stage during Tuesday's vice presidential debate, Donald Trump's tax returns. Now this story is a little longer than others because I have to break this story down so we can all get it. So let's begin. The New York Times published 3 pages from Trump's 1995 state tax returns, and the accountant who prepared one of them told CBS News they appear authentic. Well, the filings show staggering losses that Trump could have used to avoid paying federal income taxes for up to 18 years. The publication of Trump's state tax filings is now refueling pressure on the Republican presidential candidate to release more information. In the filings, Trump claimed about $6,000 in wages and more than $7 million in interest income, also deducted almost $16 million from real estate losses and another $909 million in net operating losses from his other businesses. Well, tax experts tell CBS News Trump did nothing wrong by claiming those losses in order to avoid paying taxes on his income that year and in subsequent years. But the experts say the size of Trump's losses, nearly $1 billion, makes this case very unusual. It's possible some of the money Trump lost was not even his. The leaked filings don't reveal exactly how Trump earned his income, whether any of it came from foreign sources, or how much he gave to charity. But at this point, it's unclear how many years Trump claimed those losses on his income taxes. Trump's accountant tells CBS News that the $900 million figure actually had too many digits for his tax preparation software, and he had to enter part of that number manually using an old-fashioned typewriter. Well, be sure to join me next week. I'll be counting down a new list of interesting stories and headlines that everyone is talking about. These stories consist of breaking news, politics, and all of the other stuff in between. We'll be right back.